Hi everybody, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, the world America is one step closer to setting sail on North American shores. We have a police officer working for the Miami-Dade County Police was arrested trying to smuggle pills for distribution and sales, allegedly in Skittles, of all things. We also have the Cruise Line Association commenting on the mayor of Nice planning to ban cruise ships over 900 passengers as of next year. And Carnival Cruise Line's Freedom, well, they ran into some issues and weren't able to leave port because of what they're calling an environmental issue. So the Carnival Freedom was set to set sail around 3:30 p.m., but as the minutes ticked by and then the hours ticked by, they never left. And one of the reasons that the captain came on and said is over an environmental issue, and some passengers were able to see those basic collectors and cones that they put out in the water to corral, say, an oil spill or a lubricant spill of some kind, of gas spill. And it wasn't a huge spill by the looks of it, but you could see that there's an iridescent kind of cloud over the film, over the water. Apparently it was cleaned up and set sail, and then the Coast Guard cleared the cruise ship to set sail, which it continued on. No indication yet from Carnival Cruise Line what that issue was, what actually the spill was. Was it gas? Was it, an oil spill? Was it just perhaps, from one of the sewage tanks? We're not sure what it was. And there will be an investigation, of course, and they will eventually let us know what that spill was. Also, we have the World America has just passed its second sea trials. So that means it is one step closer to setting sail for North America and being able to launch this April, hopefully from the new MSC terminal in Miami, which should be up and running by then as well, if it's not already running. I'm in Galveston area this time, Texas, so I didn't get a chance to see if it's up and running currently or not. I do know it did have to cancel a couple sailings from the Seascape there because the terminal wasn't ready and they had to delay it coming in. So there just wasn't enough room in Miami. So they're really looking forward to having that terminal, and I know they're looking forward to having the World America setting sail. Next, we would think that a police officer, of all things, would know how security works. But it just goes to show you, if you're willing to do something underhanded, shall we say, or allegedly underhanded or criminal. Well, they were about to set sail on a 4-day cruise, and it was a music fest kind of cruise. He was on his way with his luggage onto the ship when he was pulled aside by the police and his luggage searched. And when they searched his luggage, they came across Skittle bags, where they found 60 narcotic pills inside the Skittle bags, and he was basically under watch. And they were watching him as he went because of an informant that they had, and they had a feeling this was going to happen. That's why they pulled him aside right away on his way into the cruise ship. They had an informant that said that they bought these pills from this gentleman, this officer, in the past. He was arrested on the spot and brought back, and the Miami-Dade Police Commissioner has come out and said that they are cooperating 100%, and this officer right now is an embarrassment when officers, the ones entrusted to protect the community turn out to be the ones that are doing the illegal things, and it's an embarrassment to the police force, it's an embarrassment to her office. And it must be hard, right, to be an officer in this, and you give always the benefit of the doubt to your fellow comrade, your fellow worker in any situation, right? And then maybe to find out that that person you trusted wasn't so trustworthy. But again, all these are allegedly, and so we'll have to take that until we see the prosecution go forward. Next, we also have Nice. The French Riviera, where the mayor had come out and made all kinds of derogatory statements towards cruise ships and cruise ship passengers, saying that they don't leave anything, they are low-cost tourism, they pollute the world, etc. Basically just came out and lambasted the cruise lines and said with his proposal to ban cruise ships over 900 passengers, that will cut the cruise ship visits by 70% starting next summer, which is a heck of a drop. And I'm not sure if that means 70% of the cruise ships, because they have a lot of small ships that go there. Some of them only holding 200 passengers, 300 passengers, like, Seabourn and sailings like that. But a 900 cruise ship passenger ban would even ban a small cruise ship such as a Viking Ocean cruise ship that would hold 930 passengers. That would make that one, even the small cruise ship, unable to go into that port. I'm not sure if that 70% means 70% of the passengers gone or 70% of the cruise ships gone. And if it's 70% of the cruise ships gone, then it's far more passengers gone, because he's only banning the ones over 900, which means it could be as much as 5, 6, 1,000, 10,000 times as many passengers as cruise ships gone from Nice. CLIA has come out and said that, we're not really sure what the mayor is complaining about and talking about, and they regret his comments, especially those derogatory towards the cruise ship passengers and their choice of tourism. However, they say in 2025, for instance, there are no large ships sailing into Nice. Well, that's not quite true, unless you're talking large ships like the Oasis class ships or an Edge class or Norwegian Prima. They do have, like, the Epic is scheduled to go. We do have a Holland America. Oosterdam is scheduled to go. The Island Princess is scheduled to go. Now, these are not large by the cruise line standards. They're not 6,000 passenger cruise ships. They're not 5,000. They're 2,000 and 1,500 and 2,100. But they say, as far as large cruise ships are concerned, they have completely different definitions than the mayor of Nice does. Well, we'll have to see how this plays out in the future. And again, it's just more troubles for the cruise lines, especially the cruise lines that have large cruise ships. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think? Do you think, maybe the cruise lines have to stop thinking bigger is better in everything they build and start going back to some smaller cruise ships? Well, I hope you appreciate this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world? Hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.